think you ever stop paying your dues.
Right.
This is kind of like another thing that I'm learning is that, you know, I've literally been making electronic music or just music on the computer for over 7 years now, and it's like just in the past 6 months I've become like stoked about what's going on in my career and stuff like that, you know.
Excellent.
So it's easy to like feel like you deserve more than what you're getting, but if you don't put in work, you're not going to get anything back out.
Right. A lot of people think that there's goals that they have to reach and then they'll be there, but there is no there, is there?
No.
There's only being.
Yeah. You're never there unless, like I said, you're in it for whatever, a certain amount of money or a certain amount of popularity. But, you know, your music can always be better, and you can always be better connected or meet new people or, you know, travel to a new place or, you know, you never know a song that you haven't made yet. That could be your one song that's your favorite song.
Right. One song can change your life. Huh?
Yeah, for sure. And then it could eventually, that moment of one song changing your life starts to happen more and more often. And
you actually had one of those moments. I would say that one of the milestones for you was when you graduated from school. And you started working with Dennis White, better known as Static Revenger, right? Who most recently was known for the radio hit "I Like That." And so tell me about that relationship. How did you guys get together? How is it that he brought you into his camp, and what became of that? Well, actually, how we linked was through like something like this. When I was going to school, it was kind of like a show and tell type deal where he would just come in and everyone got to play one song. And like a music review scenario. Yeah, right. Yeah. So everyone got to play one song, and then he would give them notes on whether he liked it or he didn't like it. And anyone who knows Dennis, he's a brutally honest person and always keeps it real. Yeah. So I played my track, and he really liked it, and we spoke after that, and then he kind of brought me on to help him produce a couple records. And he told me about that, by the way. He said that the first time you came over, he stuck you in a room, and he said, "Here's a track that I'm working on. You got 2 hours." Yeah. Did he give you 2 hours, or did he give you an hour? What did he give you? I don't remember it being 2 hours. It was a short time. Yeah. And it was house. So like he was like, "Here, you got 30 minutes. I'm going to come back to see what you can do." Yeah. And then he left the room, right? Yeah. Yeah, so, and it was, like I said, it was like a progressive house tune, and it was, you know, I love all kinds of electronic music, but I'm not that experienced in making house music. You know, I've done a few tunes, but so it was a little out of my ballpark, but I think that I kind of nailed it, and I guess got lucky. But he was stoked with what I did, and then from there on out, I was pretty much there every day for like 9 hours a day. He put you to work, huh? Yeah, he put me to work for sure. I was mixing all these house records and doing vocals and helping him with music videos and stuff like that. So here you are paying your dues again, right? Yeah, it never stops. But there's a great collaboration that came out of that. Tell us about that. Yeah, so I pretty much helped him produce the songs on that Turn the World On EP. Who's the vocalist? Dev? That's right. Dev. You guys know Dev, right? Yeah. From whatever, Beats Down Low, Bass Down Low, or whatever. So pretty much just helped him mix like the original mix, and I did the big room mix. And in return, he was like, you know, do you want to remix the tune? And at the time, I was working a lot with Keswick, who we pretty much already had this whole tune done, and the vocals were in the exact same key. So he pretty much just gave me the vocal, and we just laid it in, and it was perfect. It worked out perfect. Yeah, and we didn't really think twice about it, and then it ended up being #1 for like 2 weeks or something. It was a long time. Yeah, it was a trip. It was really cool though. So yeah, a lot of great things came out of that. Had you been on the charts prior to that? Yeah, I think, but it wasn't anything crazy. I think it wasn't #1. It was like it was like number 90 or something. Number 90, yeah, just barely tipping on the charts. Yeah, right? And I remember how stoked I was when I got to like number 90. The fact that I was on the top 100 at all. Right, your name was with the big boys finally. Yeah, it was awesome. And then, you know, being in the top 10, you know, like with Skrillex and Schism and like a bunch of other really big dubstep names that I was kind of topped out, you know? Yeah, you saw that progressively climbing the charts, right? Yeah. And then I remember just looking at a screenshot going to the charts one day, and there was Protohype, and below that was Skrillex and everybody else. So